Hola! Happy Sunday. I'm gonna try work on this B17. This one is much more difficult than the last one. One, the instructions really suck. Yeah, I mean the other one, it's the same company, and I think this is just like a much older model, and it's just a little bit more difficult to figure out. It's only like my second one, so I don't know a lot of tricks. I did watch another dude kind of make it, so because I couldn't figure out how this fit. It's supposed to go on the bottom. It's a long story, but he did it at the very end, so I'm just like, all right, cool. And if I have to glue it into place and it doesn't move, I'll be all right. But this kind of moves, which is cool. Ball turret. Oh wait, hold on. It's a little too far. There we go. Goes in 360. It doesn't do this way though. Well, does it? I'm not doing that because it'll break and then I'll be sad. Put that here. Yeah. Here's the inside. That's falling over. Some of this I gotta still glue in. But there's some detail on there. Where's the... I had to get like a fire extinguisher, which you're not even gonna really see, which sucks, but tiny little things to paint, and it's challenging, but it's fine. I like it. I think I've got everything in place now. On accident, the co-pilot's controls are a little higher. I don't even know if you can tell or see it. But that was my grandpa's spot, so that is what it is. Cool. Right on. Just a little, ooh, I gotta paint that. There's like an extinguisher on the wall. So yeah, anyway, I've found this much more challenging. Not in a bad way. Oh, I forgot to put that in. I gotta put a mirror in, and I should have done that before I put that whole section in. Not a mirror, I mean a window, like right here. And it probably would have been a little easier if I hadn't done that. But, thank goodness I did play Operation. I gotta figure out which one that is. So the one in the back is 76. Get me all readers on here. Oh, I think I fixed that. That's right. I was worried because I got the music going. I don't know why, but I just figured I needed music. I hope you don't hear a washing machine too much. But this thing can actually pick up a lot. All right, what number did I say? 76. Why? Why are these so difficult to read? So many windows. Is that it? No. That's 97. Do. But why? Oh, there it is. Found it. I found it. Okay, so I wanted to talk today about some stuff as well. Not just crap. Just kind of where I'm at. I'm doing really well. I mean, it's daily. You know, it's just staying on it. I meditate every day, sometimes twice a day, and I feel as long as I do that, I definitely notice a difference when I don't do that. So, oh crap, probably should have left those on, but I think we're okay. I get sand crazy. That's all I do at work is sand things. I just want to remove material. But I didn't really need to, so hopefully this still fits. So this is where the operation skills come into play, and I don't mean like on humans, I mean the game. I don't think that will work. Let me get the other pair. Where is the pair? Oh, crap. on. There you go. Sorry, got a little elf music going on, aka Enya. There is a comedian, if you've never seen it, I think I've sent it to some of y'all, but it's not Nate Bargatze, it's somebody else, but it's, what the hell is that? I don't remember that guy's name, but he talks about him going to Vegas and taking a lot of drugs with his buddy and their escapades, and it's flippin' hilarious. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Wish me luck. Oh, that didn't work out well. That's not a good start. Not a good start at all. It totally flipped on itself. Alright. Come back here. I'm losing. I'm losing the game of operation. Winning in the game of life right now, though. Okay. Oh, it's in. Alright, let's see. Make sure it doesn't fall through. Oh, wants to. Badly. Ah, shit! Shit! Sorry, I get excited. That was hard. Boop! And, alright, let's glue it up. Hopefully I don't, like, F up the screen. Oh, easy tiger. Easy tiger. There. Right. I don't know if this is good or bad karma. Doing models. Like, am I doing it for self, serving purposes? But I enjoy it. It keeps me busy. Not watching TV. However, I did watch a little. Oh, let me talk about that real quick. That was freaking rad. Hold on, check this out. I made Damascus. Well, I helped make Damascus. The other guy did a lot because he's a blacksmith and he knows what he's doing, and I really helped mostly. And I did a little bit of the smushing, that machine, but much slower. Anyway, I'm using real technical terms. We had a freaking blast. I had a blast. I mean, there's a lot of waiting, but I'm used to that at work. Like, especially doing sheaths, I gotta wait a lot. But it was really cool to learn how to do that. Very, very excited. My buddy Jared Hobson from high school, I hadn't seen him in easily 30 years because I don't think we ran into each other after high school. He's a firefighter and he makes knives on the side, and he really cool knives. But he started out doing shoes for horses. Cool story there. Dude could write a book. But he was on that show Forge and Fire, and I watched that last night. Awesome episode. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I think it was season 6, episode 22. 22, I think. Had something with the axe in it at the end. Big old freaking. Anyway, I had a lot of fun doing that. I set myself literally on fire. I had to get rid of that shirt. I don't grind much with the angle grinder. Like, I'm done very few. Granted, it's the best thing I ever bought because I have done a few things with it, like especially installing my parents' garage door. They like effed up the entire stylus on the side, like it was like an inch low. Like their one job is that's what they do all day. I don't know how he effed that up. Like the rest of the door was fine. There was a lot of issues with that. It took me 3 weeks. It should have taken 1 day. Long story. I don't want to get into that. That was very, very challenging on my psyche, but we got it done. It's running. It's got a little pop in it, but hopefully that'll go away. We finally got the trim in yesterday, so that's done. Not that I don't love my parents. I just making that drive every weekend. It's just not fun for me. I have other stuff I'd like to do, or around the house. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. So anyway, angle grinder. So I did set myself on fire with that. That was fun. Not terrible burn on me, but it was a little bit, but nothing. I couldn't handle, although every time that I opened up the forge, like I just felt it. I'm just like, ah! One, because I had nothing protecting me, and then two, I was a little burnt. So we got through it. It was so funny though. Like he left me for 5 seconds, and I set myself on fire because he went to go to the bathroom. And all I'm doing is trying to cut the Damascus into chunks, and I didn't even cut them very straight because I set myself on fire, and I was like, and then I thought I broke it because like I couldn't shut it off. I don't know. Anyway, um, learned my lesson there. Everything's hot in the blacksmith shop, and he had everything, man. He had a guy build him a bunch of stuff, and it looks rad. I was so envious of that. Oh my god. So I plan on spending a lot of time there if I can. It's a hell of a drive from my house, but I really plan on moving farther north anyway. Um, so it wouldn't be as bad. Anywho, yeah, that's a fun little side gig right there. That would be really cool because it's part of like what I do for work, and it would be really cool to really understand what I'm doing and what I'm working with and how the metal works and yeah. Anyway, that was fun. I'm glad I did that. I really needed to step out of a comfort zone. I really wanted to learn how to do that anyway. Uh, but just me, talking to someone I hadn't talked to in 30 years is not my usual idea of fun because I usually don't know what to say. Like, but he welcomed me with open arms. He just like we hadn't left. We hadn't left high school. It was great. That's a cool feeling. Really nice dude. Great head on his shoulders. Um, Seemed like an awesome dad. But yeah, I had a blast. Anyway, okay, enough of that. Boop. Blacksmith is fun. Just set yourself on fire. Okay. This thing. And I'm going to talk about me a little bit and how all the changes and differences since when did I do that? I don't even remember. It feels like a couple months. All right. You want to join the family? Lola's coming in. Nova's laying right beneath me. And put the blanket there. And she's like, no, I want to go out. Like, you're not going to go. Nope. Go lay down. The meditation daily. Big. Huge. Like, the difference is night and day, literally. And then you get better and better as the more you do it. So, that's big. I mean, it's teaching me just to be a lot more present and conscious, and I love to do it on the weekend too. Early in the morning, I'll just pop my gate, and then I'll kind of face the sunrise and close my eyes. I take my headphones off so I can hear if maybe trouble's around, but what I really am doing is listening at the birds. I'm just trying to use all my senses besides my eyes, like what I'm feeling, a breeze, or like I'll just listen to the birds going, and that's what I'll focus on in the morning, and then I'll do some breathing. But yeah, it's huge. It makes a big difference. I really urge people to do that more. I know it's hard to like, well, how do I start? Like, just do it. Do it for 5 minutes. And my therapist gave me a really good analogy when I went a few years ago. She's like, especially like when I was doing bad thoughts, it would be like, just put that thought, just envision like a little stream. And as the stream's going by, there's a whole bunch of little, just dried leaves, just kind of crumpled up, and they're just kind of floating along with this stream. There's not a bunch of them, it's not overwhelming, but there's just some leaves floating by. And as that thought comes in, you put that thought on that leaf or on that dried leaf, and then you just kind of watch it go down the stream, and you just let it go, and then you go back to you, like 5 minutes. That's it. Go back to breathing, and just try not to think of anything for a little bit. Just feel what's around you. Feel your body. Feel your inside. Feel what's going on. Feel the breath, or your air, not the breath, but the breeze on your skin. Listen to what's going on. You probably hear a lot of stuff in your house you haven't heard in a while. But just slow down and that's it. Just try to be as present as possible. That's what I do. And it works. It seems to freaking work. Sometimes I try to meditate on things, but then I kind of worry because then I feel like I'm trying to go in the past or the future and not be as present as possible. But I do think you need to go back a little bit and kind of diagnose certain things, but also you just need to let some shit go. But I like to diagnose certain situations and see how I reacted to them, I guess. Like as who has he put it? The guy I'm reading, Eckhart Tolle. He puts it as the observer, and I just kind of observe myself how I handle that situation. And I'm not a great communicator. So like that's my biggest problem. Like the brain just sends it. It's like go. We're not gonna think about what we're gonna say. Just fucking send it. And I need to learn. I've been trying to slow my speech, but like I watch a lot of. I'm not gonna do it right now. I watched a lot of Terrence McKenna, and his cadence is so effing slow, and it's good. And I love watching. There was a great. I don't call it a debate. It's just him and Ram Dass having a conversation about psychedelics. Very, very good, by the way. I suggest you watch it. It's just look up Ram Dass and Terrence McKenna. They only met once, which is fascinating to me. But all these dudes are connected. Oh shit. But where was I going with that? Somewhere. It's going somewhere with that. I smoked a little weed earlier. But anyway, the observer. So just observe. If you do that more, and it just like don't fight the emotions or fight the whatever's going on. Just try to observe how what you're doing. Just try to observe yourself. And once you start doing that, you're immediately present, and then typically that shit's just gone anyway. Like especially if I'm feeling a little bit of anger. Again, haven't used this on the freeway in weeks. Fucking winning. I do get upset, but again, it's so short-lived because as soon as I feel it, I'm observing that, and then I'm back in the present, and then I'm just like, whatever, he cut me off. The other day was challenging. This week was challenging, I'm not gonna lie. Really effing challenging. One day on the way, I think it was Monday too, on the way home, interesting experience after that as well, but I was on the way home, and I'm only going like 66. I have some suspension issues right now. Ooh, it's a tough one. So I try to just gotta like around the speed limit, a little faster. But 4 people cut me off, like 4, and I'm like, not today, Satan. You know, I can't, like after the 3rd one, I'm like, am I invisible? Like I'm not even going that fast, and you still come, and then you're slower than me. I'm like, I just didn't understand what was going on. So I got home, wasn't upset terribly. But Tuesday night, Lola, go lay down, honey. Right here, look, got a whole blanket for you, right here. The whole family's hanging out. I sat and meditated when I got home, and I had a hallucination, which was, I don't usually have those when I meditate, which was the first, which is one. I thought, I'm okay, I'm on the right path. Do this enough. If you slow your mind down, you'll probably we'll discuss that. I had a hallucination about my boss, which was odd in itself. I'm like, why is he here? And so this was Tuesday night, and what he said was bananas and just insane and doesn't make any sense. But he said, pencil erasers kill people, and I'm like, what? Okay, whatever. And anyway, so the next day is when my world was just rocked, and he came in and basically told me that he hates all of the sheets that are going out, and I gotta basically relearn how to do everything, and that sucked. So normally I wouldn't have taken that very well, like a few weeks ago, but I handled it pretty effing well, I feel. I mean, even the boss said, like, you handled that pretty well. But it shook me a little bit, but I was just like, all right, well, this is what we're doing. So that was pretty cool because I let it go, but I was upset, but not like, I was just upset because I had just gotten everything down, like I just figured it all out, and it's granted this is just another challenge, and it's fine, but like I like to be able to put out a good product, and I don't feel like I'm gonna be able to do that for a while, and I'm gonna be really slow, and I'm gonna hold up production, and it's just like it sucks. Like it's just like like I just had it to where like all right, yeah, I can. Like a guy would put it out, like, can you get this done? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna have it done like a couple days, or whatever, because I already had that snipes going out. So usually I can do like 7 to 10 sheets on a good day. I can do like 7 to 10 sheets, and now I did like one. So kicking the bulls, but I think Lila's throwing a temper tantrum. Anyway, it didn't shake me as bad as it would have. Let's put it that way. So that's just now what I got to do. I got to figure out what he wants and then do it. So yeah. Anyway, so that's one thing. Like my temper and my temperament, I suppose, is slowly changing. I went from like being balls deep into the news and from to watching none of it, and I get super upset when I just open up my laptop and MSN pops up and there's just like news in my face, and I'm just like, why? Like, why do you do this? So I just don't even look at it, and I click up there and go like F1 my TV. That's what I'm usually watching, and I hook it up to my TV, and I'm freaking got it on my TV. I love it, but I hate that news pops up immediately, and that's not good for people. Like, I suggest you all stop watching the news immediately. Like, all of it. Don't fucking even. Just let that shit go, man. And it'll help. Let it go. Don't look at it. Mm-mm. Look at something else. Do something else that's more positive. Focus on yourself. Do some meditation. Instead of whatever that time you would use looking at the news, I suggest you use that to meditate. That's what it's not worth it anymore. They're all lying to you, no matter what side. You think you're on the right side, but you're really not. You're just on the side. And it's just like sports. That's it. It's just your new sports team, and everyone's now involved. And the rowdy ones, the guys who are drunk usually at a football game, are just the loud ones that are all on the social media, and it's ridiculous what it is. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Doesn't fucking matter. Like, I told my mom, I told a bunch of people this, but like, I don't think I said it on my last video, but I almost threw both my televisions away because it was one of the truth bombs, like those hard truths, and it was, you got to be careful because you can get a little crazy with it, but everything's a distraction to what, doing what you really love, or just doing real things. And those two televisions, because I have two, it's a long story. I just saw them as like a big distraction, and I try to stay off them. Like, I watched the episode of Forged in Fire because Jared was on that, and that's really all. Like, I used to come home immediately, and especially on Friday or Thursday, my Friday, and throw on YouTube like right away. And I just not interested anymore. I just listen to like Ram Dass or just positive people. My entire Instagram page is completely changed now. Like, the algorithm is completely, like, I suggest you start looking at more puppy videos too. That'll change your algorithm. Just get away from the noise. It's just fucking noise. Just let it go. Fucking let it go. Yeah, there's some evil Fs that are working up there, and they're gonna try to impose themselves onto other people, but we just gotta resist. Just tell them no. No. Fuck no. How about no? Anyway. Peacefully. That's possible. Where does that go? Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. I think I was supposed to put that in before I did that in. How glued is this? Did a good job. Hold on, I might just get it out because I honestly didn't glue it terribly well. Woof. Okay. This might not be going in. Wait, I might be able to get it in there. Hold on. Jump ball. Like this. This is possible. It's totally possible. It's got fucking a little bit. Okay. That fell, but we'll get that back in. All right. All right. Okay. Look at move. All right, this is doable. No, how does it? Where's that go? Let's go in front of it. Where's that? Handed it. Like I try to get the dial. This man. I don't know what this guy's name is on YouTube. I wish I remembered. But he makes models, and he made this. That's how I kind of learned some stuff, because the directions suck compared to the other ones. It's so difficult. You're like, what? Anyway, his is so good. It's so good. Like, I know he's probably done this a little while, but still, like, he could have put this in a movie. It was so good. But I tried to get the dials, you know. Like, you can kind of see it's got some dials in it. I think that glue's on the front of this. Yep, like this. And then I gotta stick that whole thing in front of the pilots that I just glued in, and pretty well. Right, I gotta glue you in, and then I put you in. I glue you in, and then I put you in. See how it works? Another thing. Wait, whoa. Oh yeah, the news. Yeah, lay off that shit. That's a good start. That's a good start right there. If you don't want to meditate, how about just don't look at that? Every time you want to look at some news, look at some puppies. Look at some puppies. Let that shit go. Every time you want to say some stupid shit, like I used to do all the time on Twitter. All the time. I'm so much happier. It's static. It's just, it just gets in the way of what you really need to be doing, and that's working on your damn self. And I mean, all you need to fucking do it. I wish I could give mushrooms to everybody. I wish I could carpet bomb Senate with mushrooms, and then everything would be cool. Or, I mean, it would take, like, we had to turn the Titanic, so that's hard. That's hard to do. But if I did, with the mushrooms, if I was able to do that, stick them on like people think all those things are chemtrails. Like, they don't understand how science works. I'm like, yeah, I know they do some like seeding in like Saudi Arabia and stuff, but I don't think they're doing that all the time here. I honestly think it's just condensation. That's what they call them, contrails, condensation trails. But stick some of that mushrooms in there. I don't know how you do it because I'm not a scientist, and just let it fall down, and then everyone would be cool to each other. That's the dream. But you can't do that. People need free will. You can't do it. They need to want it. They need to want it. They need to want it. That's all it took. It took me just tired of fucking suffering. I was so afraid to do it. I was terrified. Like, it's 5 grams of mushrooms. It's not something that sounds like a great time, and it's not supposed to be. That's the point. It's supposed to show you, like, oh, okay, I could be a better person. Like, I don't have to do that. I could be a way better person. And that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm just trying to love as best I can right now. And sometimes it's got to be hard. But we need that for our growth. What is that thing? Oh. Okay. 663. Jesus Christ. Okay, next topic is this whole me being, used to be an atheist. I mean, I knew something was going on. I did not agree with the status quo of what was going on in all the churches. Something didn't seem right. So, 2 things. especially people who are religious and are afraid that they'll lose their faith or anything like that. I, out of my personal experience, so a lot of it, it is complete opposite. Even though I was not a religious person prior to this new me, I always never felt closer to God than when I did a psychedelic. Like I always felt that, like, and you always like something's there. No, Lola, come on, go lay down. Come here, right here. You can't be nice out there. You're a bully to everybody. Nova goes out there and she's nice to everybody. Like she just wants to say hi, but you just bark at everybody. Good girl. All right, let me focus and get this Evan. I think I'm still trying to get the wrong one because I already got that. All right, that's already in. Where's the other piece of glass? There it is. 63. 60, 62. No, stay with the number, James. You're going to lose it. All right, here we go. There's a whole bunch of them. All right, this guy. All right, keep those fins in there, James. Don't be a dum-dum this time. I can file these down, but not those. All right, got it? Everyone got that? Okay. Oh, jeez, I don't even really need to cut this. I can just... Yeah, excuse me. All right, these get filed down a smidge, but those don't. This one's going to be difficult. Oh. Oh no, they're even. Okay. Duh, nobody wants to play with me. Don't cancel me. Alright, let's try to get some glue in here. Oh boy, not gonna be fun. Let's do thus. Let's do thus. I don't think this is gonna stay. Oh dear Lord. Why did I do this? I think I was too excited, or I just, yeah. I wasn't paying attention, man. All right. Oh boy. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see if this is gonna happen. Oh, oh jeez. Oh jeez. Somebody just messing with the dog bowl. Probably Lola. Oh boy. Put that there. There we go. There we go. Oh my dear Lord. Okay. No way. Oh my God, I got it. Holy shit balls. All right, I gotta glue that in. This is not made for kids, sorry. Holy shit balls. Okay, it's gonna be a little messy on the other side. We'll just pretend they hit some bugs. They hit some bugs. But it's freaking in there. All right, nobody breathe. Forgot to breathe. All right, I need a few more of these. Where'd those go? Where'd those go? Okay, that one's a wide open, so I think that's a door. There's some sort of wood. Wood. There's some sort of wood thing. There we go. There's two. Two I gotta paint. Where would you be? See, here's the thing that sucks about this too. That was awesome about the other one. It gave you like, because there's a bunch of different, whatever these are called. I forget. But it would give you the number so you know exactly where to find it. This is just like, go find it, bitch. Number's 59. Good luck. All right. I wonder if it's black. Oh, there we go. This might be it. Look at that, lucky guess. 44, 44R, and then 59. 59, dudes. All right, this one. 44R. There. And is that on here? Oh, right there, dude. Right there, dude. Right on. Righteous. Righteous. Good girls. They're just chilling now. Why did this thing shut off? I think I got this whole. Why did you stop? Why did you stop? There's no way I went through all of them. Okay. Sorry. And now I gotta make that color for that after I file these down. So I'm actively searching for God, but not the church God. I am not interested at all because they don't know what they're talking about. They think they do, but they don't know what they're talking about. So, all right, how do I make wood? Where did I? Daddy nabbit. Oh, no, we're good. See, I got smart and I wrote the colors on the front of these things. Oopsies. So I know what to do. I don't have to keep looking at my dang phone. Brown. Brown. 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's double it up. No. 1 yellow and 1 white. Yeller. I used a big old fat brush for this. Boop. Like the sound effects? Hope I don't get copyrighted for that. I don't know why I said that. Boop. Okay. Okay. Where's the fatty? Got way too many things in here. Way too many things. There you are. Hello. Hello. This makes a wood color. Yeah, I should have doubled it up, but I'm not going to need a ton. And I should have just painted the other things already. Live and you learn, right? Yes. Okay. It's a good color. It's like a nice, rich, chocolatey brown. Like a light chocolate. Like a hot chocolate. Chocolate. Not sure. I'm just going to paint it all wood. Paint it all wood. Because I don't know if it's just the front, but it's all going to get wood. Got wood? It's not my favorite painting, but it's definitely zen-y. Zen-y. See how I made that word up? I think the Zen-ness will mind. What do you call a person who studies Zen? Taoist? I don't know. Oh, I don't have any water. Please hold. Hi. Boop. Got water. If you move Lola or Nova. Alright, look at it. Now you gotta do a couple more windows. Windows. Oh, so yeah, searching for God. That so one session has done all these things. Yeah, I was pretty not interested, but now I'm trying to be a holy type. Holy. Oh my, there's a lot of pieces here. 63 again, and 64, and then a gun, and then 66. 66. All right, let's get those up. 66. There it It's rubber. Cha. Do do do. Oh man, I got glue these things, these chairs. That's what I really need to get on. Those are gonna be a pain in the booty. Am I supposed to file that? Yes. I believe. Go hunk. Where do you go? Oh no. Up there? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I really wish I could pull that out. Okay. Okay. How's that go? Like this? Okay, definitely don't file that down, but door. Oh, that's where a gun goes. Oh, goodness gracious. I need to pull this out. That needs to happen. Come on now. Let's go. You guys are out of here. I can't do this right there. Okay. Gotta reglue you later. So much better. Get in here. And I can put that on there. Perfect. Okay, let's file this a little bit more. Okay. Can glue it now. Okay. It was like thus. All right? No, like this. Okay. Okay. So I'm just on a different path, I guess, now. And I'm doing my best to help others heal. And I'm hoping that maybe this does. And if you're afraid, again, it's not, definitely prepare yourself. Don't go in all blind. But if you have access, try to do it as safe an environment as possible. But if you can get up to Oregon, they're doing it all over the place up there. So get up to Oregon and get some treatment. Oh, that's okay. So the differences that I'm finding with ketamine and the big differences, and I don't want to say anything bad about ketamine because that stuff that helped. It wasn't permanent, but it was a good start. It got me thinking. So, and I think the differences are this. So when I did ketamine, and I don't mean like just stuff you buy at home, like when you go to a place and get it done that way, and you get it infused and, all that. Anyway, it's very kind of more lovey-dovey, huggy, like not really learning lessons, like just loving yourself, like just those kind of feelings which is good, and you need that, absolutely, 100%. But mushrooms was more like a teacher. Like and people freak out, I think, a lot. And I think what it is they're just not ready to see the truth. And it's hard for people to see truth. It's just your mind doesn't wanna. It's like no, nuh-uh. And then once you see it, you can't go back. You can't go back. And you just see like you're trying to like live a normal life, but you're like what? But nobody sees. Okay, just gonna hang out till you guys catch up. And they almost did it in the '60s. They were effing close, but man, they just didn't do it right. Ram Dass talks about how they tried. They were on the right track in the '60s, and it just Terrence McKenna, not Terrence McKenna. Can't think of your name. Timothy Leary. He just was not a great front man. He's more like a drummer. Should have stayed back a little bit. But that ruined it. And then Nixon got a hold of everything and it made everything illegal. And then that was it. And nobody could study it. And now people are studying it more and more and more. And PTSD treatments and all kinds of depression relief and long term, especially at that high dose. That's the key. I've done a few mushrooms here and there, but the key is to that high dose to really dig in there and really get to the bottom of things. Doing pretty good with these windows as long as there's no obstacles in the way. And I don't sand down the little things that are there to help you. So, as Chris Cornell would say, you got to find a way to make the world better instead of stupider. Yeah, I agree. Oh, I agree, Chris. All right, here we go. Don't fan. Okay, you can sand that, but not that. I know this is very difficult, and it is difficult, but I just think about my grandpa when I'm doing it. Like, he was a POW. Like, he went through some difficult shit. I could freaking put a damn model together for him. No, I mean, I didn't know him that well. I didn't know either one of my grandpas very well. One of them died when I was young, and the other one just didn't see that much. Just had no contact. I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't like him. Or wouldn't have. I don't know. I do know my family has some generational trauma. We got to figure it out. Before it's too late, or before it continues on and on and on and on, perpetually, until, I don't know. I don't know what. Alright, how do I glue this in? How do I glue you in? Lord, that. Jesus. Oh, right. Okay, that'll work. Just glue it to that. Bloop. Blah. Blah. Okay. To ground zero. We'll head all in. Okay, hopefully this holds. Gotta hold it there for a minute. Hi, everybody. Trying to have more fun. Just have more fun. That's huge. How does that go in? I forgot how to have fun, and I'm trying to relearn. Oh, I gotta put a gun in. I gotta make some dull silver. No, I'm just doing gunmetal, yo. Gunmetal, all of it. Okay. Stay there. Feels a little wobbly. Let's see if that'll stay, and then I'll kind of glue some parts. I'll let it just chill out for a minute. And I know all these colors are wrong. Like, I just know it. But, again, like the last one, as long as it's all not the same color, and I get the outside right, the inside can fuck all. Like, the turret, it's alright. Doesn't matter. Okay, I need 53 on the gun. I know this shit. 53. There's two 53s. Okay. 153. You come with me. 53. Is this gonna glue in there? They say cement too, so this must. Yo, I don't know why that matters. Okay, let's sand some shit. Not the handle, but definitely not the handle. This little piss. Where'd it go? That's fine. It's fine. Alright, where did I go? In that hole? Okay. This will just pop in there. Okay. Do I glue that? Pins on gun into notches. Well, yeah, I see that, but it's just supposed to snap in there? Yeah. Or just hang out. Oh yeah, cement, okay. It says cement. That's gonna be fun to hold in there. Alright, I gotta paint you first. How do we get that gunmetal? Gunmetal. 2 silver and 1 black. 2 steps forward, I take 2 steps back. Can I fast forward this? Yes, right on. I have this art playlist and just way too much Andy on there sometimes. 2 silver and 1 black. 1, 2. Much more viscous. Remember? Viscous. Black. I'm gonna have to order white and black soon. Now I know what company to buy from. 1. That's all I need. These holes need to be done. So yeah, take more mushrooms. And I say take more mushrooms, also take more mushrooms. Higher dose. Stop fucking around. Metal, gunmetal. It's kind of a cool like silver. I mean, it is silver and black, but it comes out really cool looking. Really cool looking. Do. Remember, more puppies. More puppies. More puppies. I probably shouldn't have grabbed there, but meh. More puppies. There we go. There we go. Dry. Okay. Do I have all the? I probably need to put that window in. I gotta get rid of that little taggeroony right there. There we go. Have to be careful of that ball turret. All right, where's that window at? Okay. I got that one. Guns there. And I need there. Don't do that yet. Oh, no. Not that one though. I need to do the other side of the fuselage. Okay. I think I'm gonna get some in and out for lunch today. Having a cheat day, don't care about that. Never had in and out forever. Forever. Gotta eat them fries quick. Okay. What? Oh, there we go. That is number 69R, dude. 69. What's that? What's that? What? Man, these directions are dog poop. I'm gonna. That's right? That's right? Right. Yeah, okay. We're good. Okay. 69R. Jeez, I'm retarded sometimes. 69R. It's gotta be one of you. Right here. That's R. That's not gonna fit. Yeah, like that. Okay, we're good. Talking to myself. Go ahead. Turn around. Boop. Get a little sanding going on. Not too much. Not too much. So I got a little crisp now going on in my carriage. Okay, gotta stick that in the hole. Ha 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 ha. Magic tweezers. Let's go, boys. Get in there. Yeet. Yeet. Yeah. And that, I don't want to say it because then everything was going to fall out, but that was easier than I expected. All right. Woo! Goes in there. It goes in that big ass hole. Not big ass hole. Not the other way. You know what I mean, right? Good. Gotcha. Picking up what I'm putting down. You smell what I'm stepping on? It goes in that big. Side, it's gonna be a belly gun. Belly gunner. Okay. There's a whole lot going on with this one. But that's gonna be 75L. I want to lay them right there. Okay. Don't need that yet. I'm not, you know what? The outside can, or the inside doesn't need to be painted. I'm just gonna make that decision. This thing's difficult enough. And it doesn't really give you, it's like, figure it out. Make it a color. Wait. All right, let's do this. Number 10, let's get this bomb thing made. No. I need to make that thing, I see it's, I don't think that's the right color. It's just like really yellow. And before it was too green, so I don't know what's right and what's not. One of them fell out. All right, there's some. And where's the hole there? Is that what these are? No. There's one. And there's the other. Okay. These here. Okay. Yep, 206 and 205. Just cut that out. Cut it out. Okay, there's that. Which bombs do I need? Are they numbered? Bomb halves. T. Ew, I gotta put them together. Together. Keep that there. And then I guess this one and that one do. That one fell off. Does it have pins? Of course, it's my glasses. One should have pins, the other one should not. We'll figure it out. 3 sets, right? Or is there more? I think that's it. Okay. I'm gonna pause this a minute.